Hi there, welcome to my channel mathssl. I'm speaking Saqib Latif. Today we are busy with now first principles, which is first questions gonna be in exam about calculus, differential calculus. So this is the formula I already explained to you in my previous video, that the first derivative is equal to lim h approaches 0 f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So this is going to be in your information sheet. This is Newton's quotient, and now also known as the definition for the derivative function. So you also, if they say uh, uh, if they ask you question, determine first derivative from the first principle, if they will give you the function, and then you apply this formula. If they say determine the first derivative from the by definition, if they ask you question, determine the first derivative by definition, so which mean also you can apply this formula. Now the expression f of x plus h minus f of x over h, this expression is also called a difference quotient, is called f of x plus h minus f of x over h. This expression is called the difference quotient. uh, for the limit, must remember, for the limit from the left h less than 0 and from the right h greater than 0, it is important to remember that the statement above implies that the limit exists on both sides and that these limits are equal. Right, now say we have a question, f of x is equal to x square minus 3x negative 4. We need to solve this one by first principle. So always what you're gonna do, so first you apply the power rule, that you uh, find the derivative of this function. And so when you apply first principle formula, if the answer don't match, then which mean something wrong with your calculation. That's why we want answer in advance before we want to apply the first principle formula. So the power rule I'm going to discuss later stage, but I want to explain to you out in advance. So I want to explain to you in advance that because we need the answer before we want to apply, because we need answer in advance before we want to apply the first principle. So the power rule, obviously, to find the derivative of a function from first principle is long and tedious. There are rules that can be used to find derivative quickly. So this is a power rule. So so the power rule says f of x a x power n. So we got the power. So all you do, the power is gonna multiply here, n multiply a x, and then you minus 1 from the power n minus 1. So this is a formula. Let's see with example how to do. Say we got f of x 3x power 4. You don't need to memorize this formula, so you do this way. So 4 is going to multiply whatever is here, 1 2 3, whatever is here. So there's 3 now. If there's nothing, then you is going, obviously the coefficient is 1, and then 4 times 1 is going to be 4. But in this case 4, we got 3. 4 multiply 3 become 12 x. So now you have to minus the 1 power. So 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1, you take 1 power less, so it's going to be 12 x power 3. 4 minus 1, so the answer is going to be 12x power 3. So this we apply the power rule and we get the answers. So this is my final answer. So 4 multiply 3 is 12, and now we're gonna decrease 1 power, minus 1 power from power 4. So minus 1 become x power 3. So this is my final answer. Now we need to apply the first principle on this function. So we need to apply the first principle on this function. So I'm going to first apply the power rule here, and then I'm going to show you how to do the first principle. So the question says, so we apply first We're gonna apply the power rule here. So we have now 2 and multiply the coefficient is 1 here, it becomes 2. So from 2 you have to decrease 1 power, minus 1 become only 1. 2 minus 1 is only gonna left 1, so we say 2x. Now negative, so sometimes top is negative, that's why we don't write first. So we see already the power is positive, so I can write negative now. So 1 is here, 1 times 3 is gonna be a 3. On the x, 1 minus 1 is gonna be x, not according to the exponents is gonna be equal to 1. So 3 times 1 is gonna stay the 3. So the minus 4, now this is a constant. Must remember the rate of change, the difference, the derivative only applicable on a rate of change, not on constant. So the most definitely this is going to be equal to 0. So this is my final answer. So I'm going to differentiate, I'm going to apply the first principle on this expression. My answer must come to x negative 3. Let's do, I will show you how to do. So the question, when they're going to oppose you in exam to determine the first derivative from first principle, if f of x is this x square minus 3x minus 4, so first what you're gonna do, you apply the power rule. So this is your answer, this you can write on rough page. And now I'm gonna apply the first principle. Remember that I'm gonna apply this formula. So now the answer must come to x negative 3. Have a look. So this is the expression. I'm gonna apply the first principle here, and we already got answer in advance, and we need to apply first principle. Answer must come to x negative 3. Have a look. Let's see. Now also there's two methods to do this one. The first method which I'm going to show you now, in the second video I'm going to show you the second method. This is the first method. We need f of x in the formula we have, and we need f of x plus h. So let's get first f of x plus h here. So the f of x plus h, so wherever you see the x, you're going to add h. So the x square is become x plus h square minus, now 3 by the x, again you're going to add x and add h, then minus 4, there is no x, so we can't add nothing there. Now I'm going to simplify this one. This one you can also multiply x plus h, multiply x plus h, you can do that way, or you can apply the perfect square formula. I would like to do perfect square formula, you must remember. So the x power 2 will become, so the x power 2 and the 2 from the formula, 2xh and plus h square. I apply this formula now. Remember this one, a plus b square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Or you can, if you don't know that way, you can do this way also. A plus b, you multiply, you FOIL, answer still gonna come exactly same like this. Now, so now this minus 3x, negative and positive again, negative 3h minus 4. So now I'm gonna apply the first derivative. Remember our first derivative formula, what we have? First derivative formula we have lum h approach 0, f of x plus h minus f of x. This you're gonna find at the back of information sheet. So this formula you're gonna find on information sheet. Have a look. This is the formula. Now this is first derivative. Now obviously I'm going to apply the I'm going to solve this one by first principle. So f of x plus h, we have this expression, there is expression. I'm going to substitute now place of f of x plus h. This is x square plus 2xh. So I substitute place of f of x plus h this expression. Now minus f of x, what do we have? F of x f of x we have x square minus 3x minus 4. So x square minus 3x minus 4 over is going to be h, right? Sorry for that, I must write here. This is, you have to equal lum h approaches 0. You have to take it till the last this one, otherwise they're gonna deduct 1 mark, because this lum h approach 0, you till you're gonna apply the limit, you have to tag along with, otherwise they will deduct 1 mark. So the lum h approach 0, and then this is my, now we have this expression to solve. Now I'm gonna solve this one. Before I'm gonna apply the lum, again I'm gonna say lum limit h approach 0. Now in top, I need to simplify now. So the x square I leave just like this, 2xh also plus h square minus 3x minus 3h minus 4. This negative must apply inside now. Negative x square, and this negative must go inside now. Negative and positive is negative, negative is positive. 3x and 2 different sign is negative, same sign is positive, so the positive 4 over h. Now again limit h approach 0. Now I'm gonna simplify this one. Positive x square negative x square cancel, and negative 3x and positive 3x is cancel, and the positive 4 and negative 4 is cancel out, and yes, nothing else. So we left with 2xh and plus h square minus 3h. We only left with this one over h. Now again limit h approach 0. Now h is a common factor, so what left there, 2x plus h negative 3 over h. Now h and h is cancelled, and now it's gonna be limit h approach 0, 2x plus h negative 3. So I got this one. Now I'm gonna apply the limits. Now you can get rid of the limits. So I'm gonna, place of h I'm gonna put 0. So what left there, 2x and negative 3. So this is my final answer. Remember, h becomes 0, so the 2x negative 3, this is my final answer. So you can see earlier through power rule we also apply our answer. Earlier we apply the power rule, our answer was 2x negative 3, and by first principle also our answer is 2x negative 3, so which means our calculation is correct. There is nothing wrong with it. If you this answer and the power rule answer not match, then which means something wrong with your calculation, so you have to relook it. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you have any question, comment below, I will assist you. Have a nice day.